So Maryse and Eric, very, very warm welcome here at Digityser. You've been nominated with EURANOVA as the AI Startup of the Year. How does that make you feel?
Feel great, a bit surprising because I asked who could have done this, but I wonder if it's not you.
No, it's great. It's really great to be recognized as an IT actor in Belgium by our peers. That's super cool.
Yeah, it wasn't me, Eric, for your, but I can give you the name after that. So you have EURANOVA. Where does the name come from?
Actually, it comes from the names of the boats of Christophe Colomb at first. Santa Maria, La Niña, and Lampita, but it was a bit not concrete. But it started from there because Christophe Columbus is a genius or a dumb. He was supposed to find India, so he discovered America. But that basically that came from there. We wanted to onboard, to go somewhere, and the path would be the most important.
So where did you start your company? Where is it based?
It's based in Mont-Saint-Guibert, but we started in Brussels at the time, in 2008. With the two co-founders and the third one just arriving.
Excellent. So within EURANOVA, you've been active for more than 10 years now. Mm-hmm. How did your company evolve in those 10 years?
We've grown, but we also matured for sure. And the most interesting is the knowledge we've built, since it was really our goal. We started investing in research in 2009, and with a presence in real international scientific conferences that enabled us to work really with big groups, big clients, like a Chinese manufacturer. We don't work with them anymore, but it was really one of our chains.
So, and I guess to make that concrete, we have our own R&D center at EURANOVA, and it's impressive, even for me, I must say, is that last year we have published 8 scientific papers.
That's impressive.
Just for ourselves.
Yeah, and we hold a workshop in the AI4 Big Data in the US. We really organize them, so we are seen as a leader in stream analytics. That's always cool.
That's very, and certainly. No surprise that you are nominated as the AI startup. Concerning, you talk about streaming analytics, concerning the evolution of the technological stack. Mm-hmm. Can you say something on how over the past year you've seen this evolution and how you implemented it?
I can remember the first elastic queuing framework we were building in 2011. That was taken over by Amazon. Yeah, it was, open source. It has evolved a lot, but today we are a big contributor in Flink, that is a European Spark competitor. No, it's Chinese, but it's a European project. And we'll work a lot with the whole Hadoop stack, of course.
Yeah. You say that you are doing a lot of research. Does that make you unique as an organization?
I think that doesn't make us unique. I think some other organizations have their own research center, but not a lot in Wallonia. I think we are...
I would say there's IBM, for sure. But as I said to the IBM CEO, we are the smallest competitor of IBM. So that what makes us unique is to invest in research since the beginning. So the first income we had, we invested them in research. So that's pretty unique.
So from my side, when I look at your organization, what makes you unique is the work you do in incubating ideas. Can you say something about the recent ideas that you've been incubating?
Yeah, sure. The last idea, then the one we are working on now, because we killed a lot of ideas, but is the Gazoo, and that's a product that's aims at collecting, storing, and distributing data, and enable to make stream analytics in real time for companies, but in a very short time frame.
And for us, what makes sense in this incubator initiatives is that we cross business problems that we see in a lot of different sectors with solutions that come from the cutting edge R&D tracks, in fact. And when we meet both of them, we find something interesting to package and to sell to our clients. And in a way, our expertise and our knowledge is now available for everyone.
Incubation makes me feel that if I have an idea, I can come to you. Is that true?
Yeah, of course, you can come, but be ready to be challenged, because that's the first treatment of an idea. It's to challenge it, to be really sure that this idea can be carried to the market. We've killed hundreds of ideas in our incubation process because it's the first step. But as soon as a client can say, yeah, I would buy your idea, then you can start investing in it.
Yeah, I think that's a very sound decision, is to find a client who wants to buy your idea. I think that makes it sense. Is that what happened with Gazoo?
Yes. 2 years ago, a client said, because we came with an architecture that is really underlying the underlying concept of the product. It's very data-centric architecture. And he said, but if you come with a product, I could buy it. And then we said, okay, we'd better investing in it, because there are lots of other companies. It was an insurance company, there was already a bank, a pharmaceutical industry that was supposed to work with this kind of architecture. So we believe that, yeah, it could solve a lot of problems in many companies. So then
EURANOVA is known as a company with a very, very flat structure.
Yes, indeed.
So you all have different roles. Can you tell me a little bit about your major role and how do you make EURANOVA successful?
Okay, I can take it over. Right. Indeed, we want to be a flat organization, and we really love when people want to take responsibilities on their own shoulders. And we let people decide what they want to do with their own path inside EURANOVA. And that's why we have now people who take care of the data science community inside EURANOVA, or the data architecture at EURANOVA, or even the sales at EURANOVA. And so we have like that center of expertise that pop-ups inside the organization. And we really try to work, of course, all together.
So Maryse, what is your center of expertise then?
My center of expertise is mainly company culture. We have a really strong company culture at EURANOVA. We want people to be active. We want them to take responsibilities, share knowledge. And what is really challenging now is that we have a branch in Belgium, of course, but also in France and in Tunisia, and maybe in other countries very soon. So it's super complicated to keep as one team being scattered in Europe. And that's a big challenge, a good challenge.
Eric, you call yourself Chief Education Officer. What is your day-to-day challenge?
The day-to-day challenge is to keep all the people aligned, let them look in the same direction, because as soon as you give some freedom to people to follow their path, you sometimes have to help them to be all in the same direction, that is the company's direction. So it's a challenger role. It remains a sales role. I keep a lot of contact with all the clients, and also an organizational role. As when you guide people going in the same direction, it looks like organization in a way.
Looking at your day-to-day activity and how hard and how much effort you put into the success of your company, how healthy is EURANOVA for you?
I like this question because to me it's really healthy. EURANOVA, it's my life. I wake up every day and go to work easily with a smile. And this is what I like to do. So there's no question to me whether it's a life, work, or whatever. It's my life. And I like it. But we always have to be aware when we offer this freedom to people that they not to let them invest them too much in it, and to keep also some air, to keep this freedom for them also. So it's really to find this balance. Each people for himself is not that easy. So I always say a flat organization is maybe seen as a great new type of organization, but it's also sometimes harder for people. But as soon as we always find this path, we all find this path, yeah, it becomes really great.
Maryse, I remember you presenting at the DISUMMIT, very, very pregnant at that time. I'm sure you must have day-to-day challenges with your work-life balance. Can you say something more about that?
Yeah. In fact, I have a part-time, so I keep one day to take care of my family, because I think indeed for women it's still challenging to be passionate about work life, I think. But I love what I do, and I think it can feel, in fact, and I'm proud to be so invested in my work life. I think it's important for my children to see that, and for me it's a way to keep breathing in. I feel I need that.
So, Maryse, thank you very much for driving AI in Belgium and across the borders. You are nominated for AI Startup of the Year, even Scale Up, because I should rather pronounce Scale Up than Startup. I thank you very much for being part of the AI community since years, and for the support you do to everybody, and for also allowing startups to kick off new projects under your wings. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.